Western Michigan heading to Montgomery, Alabama for the IS4S Salute to Veterans Bowl. And for you, it's a trip back to your home state. Coming from last year, not the outcome at the finish of the season that you wanted, to being bowl eligible and then now getting into a bowl. Can you talk about the progress that you've seen, from last year, this year, and how the bowl game is proof of that?
Really excited to, accept an invitation to, the bowl game in Montgomery, IS4S, Salute to Veterans Bowl game. I think this is a great matchup against South Alabama, a really good team. They're 6-6, 5-3 in the Sun Belt, which is a great conference. I know Coach Major Applewhite really well. Actually talked to him earlier today. It's his first season as the head coach there. We worked together at the University of Alabama. He was the offensive coordinator there in 2007 when we worked together. He is really smart, really sharp, great recruiter, does a great job connecting with players and with relationships. And in his first year as the head coach, they've done a great job. They've had some big wins, and this is going to be a great matchup for us. As you mentioned, going back to Montgomery, Alabama, my home state, really excited to go back home. But it's not about me, it's about our players and what they've done. We won 4 games last year in year 1. We've, just won a rivalry game, kept the Michigan MAC trophy, got 6-6 to be bowl eligible, and then got selected to be bowl bound here in the Montgomery Bowl there, in the Salute to Service bowl game there. Our players are really excited. We will start bowl prep tomorrow as we move forward, but our guys really want to accept this challenge. And when you look at it, we've had 2 bowl wins. This is the 12th bowl appearance in 119 years of playing. So that's really special for our guys to be the 12th bowl game in WMU history. But also, there's only been 2 bowl wins. And so we want to be the 3rd. And what we do this week when we talk about, our process and getting back to, going 1-0 this week, I think we did a great job with that last week against Eastern Michigan. We really got back to being us. We had a physical practice. We had several physical practices. We got back to the process of what it takes and the habits it takes to be 1-0. And we'll have to do that this week against a really good, South Alabama team. They're ranked 28th in the country in total offense. Their defense has 15 interceptions. They've got a really good quarterback, redshirt freshman quarterback. They've got a great receiver in Jamal Pritchett. They've got some really good players. It will be a home game for them. Even though we're in Montgomery, them being from Alabama, it'll be a home game for them. And so, we want to invite all the Bronco Nation there to support us in what we do. Really excited to go back to the state of Alabama and play South Alabama, which will be a great bowl game and great honor for our team. So.
Coach, you mentioned, a home game for them, but you guys are no strangers to road games this year, 7 out of your 12 games away from Waldo. Just how battle-tested is this Broncos team away from Waldo to be able to go into enemy territory and once again, give it their all and stand up and show out?
Yeah, I think when you go through the schedule that we've been through, it really battle-tests you. We started out at Wisconsin. Camp Randall, great atmosphere. We played them, we had the lead going into the 4th quarter, really great battle. They're a really good football team, really well coached. And, and so, then going on the road to Ohio State, you mentioned it, but several road games as we move forward. We've talked about one of the goals was to protect home turf, and finish strong at home, which we did against Eastern Michigan to get bowl eligible. But we've also had a lot of road tests. We beat a really good Buffalo team. They were undefeated in the MAC. We were undefeated in the MAC at that time. Really great test for us, and we've had some great road tests as we move forward. This will be another one. Night game. December 14th in Montgomery, Alabama. It will basically be a home game for them, but I'm really excited for our guys. I think the way that our guys attacked the last game in terms of effort, energy, passion, all those things has to show up this week. If we attack this week just the way that we did against Eastern Michigan, we'll be happy with the outcome.
When you look at having that first bowl game, not too far removed from the final regular season game, just that ability to kind of have that continuity for you guys, not necessarily a week off to either rest or, a holiday break. It's just going right back into it, just to keep that level, keep that excitement, and just keep it rolling, just what it means for you guys.
Yeah, I think it's a great test for us. It'll be a great team against, Coach Applewhite's, South Alabama team, which is one of really, they've had a tough schedule. They've done a really nice job. They've won some really big games, in their conference. I think this will be a great test for our football team. They're really well coached, really well disciplined. But I think what you said, to play on a short, or early bowl game really is the best of all worlds. You get to play an early bowl game. And then, you get to watch the rest of bowl season, enjoy Christmas holidays, and really don't have that long break in between, which I think sometimes, creates that lapse in times that you play, and creates a little bit of rust. I think we'll be sharp because we just played. We'll get right to it this week and go right into bowl prep. It'll be a great challenge for us and really excited for our team. Our players are excited to play in this bowl game, and I think that's the biggest thing. When you look at bowl games, if you're not playing in the playoffs, if you're not one of the, Group of 5 or New Year's, 6 bowl games, it all depends on how excited your players are to play in the game and how important it is to them, because a lot of times bowl games have lost their luster. There's a lot of opt-outs. There's guys who want to enter the portal. There's guys who want to enter the draft early. Our guys are excited. When we announced it yesterday, they were, ecstatic about this bowl game and just, the opportunity to go play another game. I think our guys will accept the challenge.
Coach, it's not a long break, but it is a bit of a break between games. Like you get 2 weeks between contact. Is that going to allow some of your guys to get as healthy as they've been in a while?
Well, I think it's the right amount of break. When you talk about it after, playing 12 games, tough, conference schedule, we've got some guys banged up, but nobody out for the season after the last couple of games. So I think it's the right amount of break. We'll give the guys a couple of days off, and then we'll get right into it this weekend. Again, our guys were excited as we announced it yesterday. They were really fired up to be in a bowl game and, really, 12th bowl game in WMU history, and the opportunity to go win the 3rd bowl game in WMU history, I think is really a challenge that we've put on our guys. And to leave a legacy for our seniors, they're really excited. It'll give us a little bit of break to, rest up, but then, not too much to get rust.
You're from Alabama, going to Montgomery. That's a pretty historic city with a lot of history. What does that mean to you and the team?
Yeah, I'm super grateful for this team, and just, it's kind of come full circle to go back to Alabama. Your first bowl game in year 2 means a lot, but really it's not about me. It's really about the players and coaches that have, really bonded together. We've had a great season where, from year 1 to year 2, we've gone from 4 wins to 6 wins. We've gotten bowl eligible. There's always highs and lows in a season. And, at the end of October, we were 4-0 in the MAC. We were top of the MAC division, and we had a couple tough losses, but I think, it's been a great learning lesson for all of us, not only our team, but as we move forward, progress is not always linear, and there's ups and downs. And I think what this team has done, what this group of 26 seniors has done, has really elevated the standard here and really set the trajectory for who we want to be. So I'm really excited about that. I'm excited to be, back in the state of Alabama, red dirt, sweet home Alabama. A lot of things there. I'll have a lot of family there, but it's really not about me. It really is about these players and honoring those guys and really going out and representing WMU in a great way. It doesn't matter where we play, who we play. We want to go out and represent the Broncos in a great way. And so it's, you know, a little bit special for me, but it's really not about me. It's really about the players in that locker room, the guys, you know, who have come together. They haven't fractured when we had 3 losses in a row. They really came together and banded together. They bonded together, found a way to get bowl eligible against Eastern Michigan, keep the Michigan MAC trophy. A lot of special things with this senior class. So I don't want to make this about me at all. It's not about going to Alabama. I don't care where we play. I couldn't, you know, I really could care less. You know, making a bowl game is special, and you know, I think we want to honor those guys by how we play.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, guys.